Alright, so I felt like playing Battlefield 3, which made me think of a topic to talk about, namely the idea that video games teach people how to kill. So you've had people on either side of the political spectrum for a very long time trying to demonize, well, various media actually. It even started with books, and then it was movies and music, and then now it's video games, and I guess still music to some people. At this point they're just desperately grasping for straws, really, because their bullshit plane has been shot down, their airship of verbal flatulence has combusted like the Hindenburg. Yeah, I know, that was a bit too dramatic, but at this time it has actually been scientifically proven that video games do not affect kids negatively. There was a well-conducted, legitimate scientific study from the UK which has found that exposure to video games had no effect on behavior, attention or emotional issues whatsoever. And they have studied around 13,000 children. So yeah, that study definitely is the nail in the coffin of the video games cause violence claim. However, there is still the nonsensical claim that video games can teach you how to kill. Particularly first-person shooters like the one I'm playing right now. And as somebody who has at least a basic understanding of firearms and knows how to use them and isn't too bad of a shot, I can freaking guarantee you that no, playing first-person shooters has not affected my ability to hit a target in the least. It has literally no effect. Why? Because, well, even though it's actually an interactive medium, so you're not just watching it, but you're actually doing something with it, it is still a completely different physical experience, obviously. I mean, how does sitting on your ass and pushing keys and moving a mouse and clicking mouse buttons, how does that translate to handling a firearm? I guess if first-person shooters teach you how to handle firearms effectively, then playing a basketball game also turns you into the next Michael frickin' Jordan. Or playing Surgeon Simulator will make you able to cut out someone's brain tumor on your kitchen table. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yes, you may get a very basic idea of how to reload a firearm when looking at the animation. Yeah, you may get the same information from a movie. But guess where you will learn more about that? On YouTube. There are plenty of instructional videos around here. Anything from loading a magazine and inserting it into the firearm, racking the action and so on, up to fully disassembling a firearm into all of its parts and reassembling it, doing minor gunsmithing, all kinds of things. It's all there. Do you want to ban or censor YouTube now? Oh my god, information freely available. People are able to learn skills. We can't have that. We need to ban all how-to books as well. Because in case you haven't noticed, there are actual military manuals which allow you to learn these things if you practice a little bit. Sure, you may get a very basic understanding of tactics by playing a video game, like moving from cover to cover and not exposing yourself too much. And the more realistic ones, like Battlefield and especially Arma, might also teach you that, just rushing in, guns blazing, would get you killed on a battlefield. But, well, where do you actually learn all these things? Where are you literally taught how to kill people? Oh, that's right, in the military. Should we ban the military? I mean, seriously, people rant and rave about video games and about weapons in general, that they are supposedly turning people into killers and making them want to end a life and whatnot, but at the same time those people don't seem to have a problem with the military. But somehow a video game is worse, even though it is scientifically proven that it has no negative effects. Usually the people who are desperately grasping for straws in order to demonize video games are also the ones who have never even stood close to a firearm, let alone handled it. They just think that, oh, you can pick it up and without having any prior knowledge whatsoever, and then you will be able to just gun down an entire mall full of people. That's not how it works. Firearms are an equalizer in the sense that they do allow a physically weaker person to defend against a stronger attacker. That is true. It sort of levels the playing field because it's not reliant on physical strength or speed. Unless the other person has a firearm as well, then you really need to be fit and need to know what you're doing. But generally, a firearm doesn't make it super easy to kill somebody. Sure, you could walk up to them and point the muzzle right at their head and pull the trigger. Yeah, okay, everybody can do that. But if you're just walking up to them, you can also jam a running power drill right into their skull. Or you could cave their head in with a sledgehammer. Usually the argument is, oh, firearms are so bad because you can kill people at a distance. Yeah, but it's not that easy. If you give someone a firearm who has never handled one before, and you tell them to hit a door at 10 meters, they will quite likely fail. Because there are a lot of things you need to know and need to have practiced. Like proper grip and trigger control and sight alignment and breathing. There are plenty of things. Why do you think that people need to practice so much in order to participate in shooting competitions? Why is it an Olympic discipline? Because it's freaking hard. It's not that easy as just, oh, pointing in the general direction and just pulling the trigger. That's not how it goes. And video games do not help you with that at all. They may prevent you from completely embarrassing yourself on your first day at the range when you have no idea what to do, because, yeah, you at least get a rough idea of how to handle them approximately. But approximately, that's about it. So what those hysterically anti-video game folks really demonstrate is a lack of understanding and an abundance of prejudice. So I will continue to enjoy my violent video games without going on a rampage and killing a bunch of people. Thank you very much.